Recording. There we go. Now I'm actually recording. Now let's go get the daily meat. So if you've played this game before, there's probably a lot of it that you'll already know because I'm just sort of going over basic stuff. But seeing as you're my first viewer, I guess that I'll, at least for the time being, just kind of try to, like, stream to you. Like, would you rather we just kind of chat or whatever, or should I go on about what I know about, like, speedrunning this game, or what? I realize that it's me being the streamer, I should probably have some idea of this, but like I said, this is literally my first stream. I just now got everything together. Alright, well, so I've been following specifically the speedrunning for this for a little while, but it's not something that I feel like I could execute myself just because of the heavy RNG manipulation that is involved at this point. I know how RNG cycles because it's based on movement, including, like, movement in the background, like in Freeze Land, which is a later part in the game. There's snowflakes falling on the screen. Apparently those advance the RNG. But, like, if I just stand here and just kind of don't do anything while we're both standing still, then the RNG is static right now. And a lot of it boils down to, yeah, I know, a lot of it boils down to getting good RNG and actually getting the bonus try slots timed correctly, which I can't really do that on my own to begin with. So that just kind of settles it there that it's not really for me. I don't really have the Digivolution table memorized, but I at least know that if I don't put a lot into HP right away, if I keep it under 1,000, then I won't get Tyrannomon, which is good because I don't want Tyrannomon right now because he's super easy to get and I always get him. Oh yeah, the thing is, sometimes, like a fair amount of the time actually, the bonus try slots are literally impossible because the only way to make it possible is based on the sequence that the RNG is currently in. Otherwise, it will just never actually line up. I remember when I first managed to, there was a point where I had like a phone that I could run the game on, and I tried like save stating to see if I could get like the game, to see if I could like maximize my gains, and that was how I found out that the slots cheat. Yeah, it's just like, oh, you lined up 2 of the golden poops, unless you have it like, unless you have the RNG sequenced correctly, you're not getting that 3rd one, no matter how hard you try. Oh god, no, it is not the most stable thing at all. I hope that it doesn't happen during this stream, but because my copy is so old, it is prone, it's not prone to crashing, but like, there are some freezes that shouldn't happen. Freezes shouldn't happen in general, but like, there are some freezes that aren't just like universal that happen in my game sometimes. Oh, I know, I love... This game has such, like, a unique charm. It's fantastic. I love it. This game has been a favorite of mine since I was 5 years old. Sleepy time. Well, it's a... So, I earned a while ago just that, care mistakes are a lot more easily defined than I thought that they were. Like, if I keep training him while he's sleepy, as long as he gets, I think it's at least 2 hours of sleep, then it's not a care mistake. So I'm just going to train him a little extra. The sweat drop is also not a care mistake. Everyone thought for years that it was, but thanks to, it was probably Romstar. He's like the big data diver for, it seems like Digimon games in general, but especially for the first Digimon World game. We know that the sweat drop is not a care mistake. Oh, I should probably go get him some more food. Come on, little guy. Oh yeah, I named him Zero because I'm a huge Digimon nerd, and Zero is the name of the protagonist's partner in V1 Tamer, which is a Digimon manga from a while ago. But the weird thing is, the protagonist of that is still Taichi from Digimon Adventure, but instead of having an Agumon, he has a Vidramon, which is where Vidramon comes from in the first place. And it was based off of an old design of Greymon from before the anime or the games came out, back from when it was just a little pixel art on the V-Pets. And I just think that that's really cool. Sorry, I'm a massive Digimon just freak, I guess. I could go on and on about just everything that I know about these games and just the series in general. To the point that last year there's this anime convention that I like to go to that I ran a panel just talking about the series history in America. And it was so much fun. And I talked for like an hour straight about nothing but Digimon. And people actually listened. And that was the coolest shit. Stop that. There we go. Sorry, that was an alarm on my phone. Let's get around you. I know that one of the bonus conditions for Tyrannomon is getting at least 3 battles, and I think you need 2 to 3 care mistakes, so I should be pretty much in the clear against getting it. Digimon was very much ahead of its time, in my opinion. Or, you know what, I don't know if it was ahead of its time. I think that just Digimon and timing didn't work quite great. Oh, I'm gonna try and menu flash, see if I can... Is he gonna move? Alright, there we go. If you hold down the triangle button during any like sequenced interaction, like if your Digimon goes to the bathroom, or like if you're exiting a menu or anything like that, it'll open up the menu on the first frame it's possible to, which is nice for things like avoiding encounters. And there are so many glitches that it's good for. I was originally planning on streaming Digimon World 2, but I don't feel like getting into that whole thing right now. Digimon World 2 is another game that I've played since it came out and have beaten probably at least 7 times. That is at least 6 more times than anyone else should ever beat it. Possibly 7 more, because that game has got problems. Alright, so let's see, where should you go? That one is a dungeon crawler roguelike game where you control a little tank and you go through dungeons, and you have turn-based 3-on-3 battles against enemy Digimon, but you also have to, like, watch out not to roll over mines to damage your tank and stuff. It's an acquired taste. Oh, dang, you're hungry again. Let's try and find you some more food. Let's see here. Things like overworld item spawns are also based on the RNG sequence. So if you just walk around for a second, then exit the screen and re-enter, the item spawns will be different. So you can just kind of flash the screen back and forth and try and get a different item to spawn. It has been a little bit since I've played for myself, especially casually, so I don't remember where all the Digimushroom spawns are. Let's see. I know that there's one that can be on this screen. Oh, I hope that he doesn't stop being hungry. Part of it's a camera mistake, part of it I just feel bad, because he's my little baby. I don't want him to be hungry. Alright, so I guess we'll check Kunamon's bed. I don't even think there can be any on this screen, but I know that there can be on the Silomon screen. There's at least one that can be there. That seems to be a pretty frequent spawn. There might be two, I don't remember. Great, nothing over there. And the one down there, no. Okay, well, oh. I mean, I might as well just trigger Silomon right now. I remember when I was little, I was terrified of this guy. He's really scary looking. Oh god, and in Digimon World 3, you can fight these guys really early on, but they have wicked high attack for that point in the game because you can fight them, immediately, and if you go up there without grinding a little, you are gonna be in for a bad time. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to eat a care mistake. That's unfortunate, because I couldn't find any more food from a little guy, but at least I can go get Betamon and open up the shop, and then I can also get Silomon and expand the shop, so that way I can buy meat instead of just having to forage. So, one care mistake for you, Zero, I'm sorry. Something came back to life. Used to live in the city. You smell like the city. I don't know if some people it bugs them if you read the text boxes, other people don't. Just let me know, whatever. Wow. It's scary. I left the city and lost my memory. But thanks to you, I remember everything now. I'm going back to the city, okay? Of course, I'm sure the city is now more lively than before. Also, Betamon, one of my favorite Digimon. Him and Digitamamon, who is also in this game, who is the little egg dude with just a couple of feet sticking out. He is my other top favorite. I love them so much. Alright, now let's go back and hit up Silomon. So that way we can actually not let our poor baby just go without food. Yeah, his hunger went away because 2 hours passed. Yes, Silomon's obtainable. I have to go back to where I met him, and then he'll join the city. All the Digimon that can join the city itself are obtainable. But that doesn't mean that every Digimon in the game is obtainable, because there are some who will only join the arena, which is a later expansion. Just because they can join the arena doesn't mean that they'll join the city. Like, the recolored Digimon that are walking around, like Motoki Edamon, and, yeah, I can go get Silomon. I'm getting him right now. He'll be there, after this screen. Oh, to have around his partner. Yeah, you can obtain every normal Digimon that joins the city. You can't obtain Digimon, but he doesn't really count as one of those ones, I think. I mean, technically, you can obtain any Digimon that's in the game, but you have to cheat for that. Like, Digimon doesn't have any moves programmed, I don't think, so he's unusable. But you could technically have him as your partner if you change it. But Silomon is a normally obtainable Digimon. I could get him at some point if I wanted to, which, I mean, I'll probably end up trying to make this into, like, an, oh, that would be really weird to have Digimon with you. You can do that in, Digimon World Next Order for the PS4, which I also have, which I might stream at some point. I probably will. But, yeah, you can have Digimon as a partner in that game. That game gives you 2 partners at once, and that's you're gonna be a little much to keep track of, but I'm still a big fan. It's very clearly trying to replicate the charm of this game, which it hits and misses, you know? It's like you can't reinvent the wheel, but you can make, like, a different looking wheel, I guess. Now that he's hungry again, I really need to get to the city. Make sure he gets some food so that he's nice and happy and doesn't get any more care mistakes because 1 is enough. And now that I have a consistent meat source, even though it does mean I have to pay for it, so I can only buy as much meat as I have money, it at least means I can afford to train a little longer. But yeah, Silomon also has a completely different, he doesn't even have a model, it's just like a sprite when he's part of the shop. Do I want to sell anything? I'll sell like 2 small recoveries just so I can buy a little extra meat. Did I even get today's meat? I want to say yes, but doesn't hurt to check because if I didn't, then I could use some extra meat. Yeah, it's only 50 bits, which is nice. Okay, yeah, I did get today's meat. Here, have some more meat, little guy. Just in time. Now let's get back to training you. So that you'll grow up big and strong and not into a Tyrannomon, please. I would much prefer it if you were not a Tyrannomon. Oh, I should probably cap off that speed. Oh, I know you're sleepy, buddy, but maybe just one little running thing. There you go. So, rookies digivolve after 3 days, and because age 0 was it? Oh, come on, he had to poop? I forget if it counts as a care mistake if they poop in their sleep. I don't think it does. Let's hope it doesn't. But yeah, since it's like age 0, age 1, age 2, I think that means he'll digivolve today. It's either today or tomorrow that he will. Yeah, I hate it when it's like, oh, he secretly had to poop, but I put him to bed too fast. I mean, I guess I kind of deserved it because, like, I did train him a little when he was already ready for bed. But, you know, mistakes were made. You can't always predict what this game's gonna throw at you. In fact, I would say it's pretty rare that you can predict what the game is gonna throw at you. If you'd be interested in watching a speedrun of this game at some point, I would definitely recommend watching Raiko's stream, because he's like the current world record holder, and his streams are really fun to watch and stuff. But I'm obviously not going to say no to people watching me. I appreciate that you're around. Gonna get you to the bathroom this time, little dude. Why do I keep looking down? Gotcha. Alright, now I like to get him lots of MP because I never buy enough floppies for like the amount that I think I'm gonna need. So and it really sucks to not have any MP, because then you just can't attack until your finishing move finishes charging, and that is such a pain that I just don't want to deal with that shit. You know, let's get you a little smarter too. You know, having some brains doesn't hurt. Did I get the meat? Yeah, I did. Okay. I really wish that he could become Wizardmon, but this game is way before Wizardmon even existed. Oh yeah, every 50 brain points up until, or no, every brain point value that has a 50 in it gets you a chance to get a new skill that your Digimon can learn, as well as after 500 brains, every 100 does as well. So it's like you have a chance of learning one at 50, at 150, 250, 350, 450, and then after that you can get it at 550, then 600, 650, 700, 750, 800. All the way up to, I think you can learn one at 999. What? Why? Come on. Oh, hey, we have a lot of people in the chat now. Watching the stream. Hey, everybody! Thanks for stopping by. This is my first stream. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm still pretty new to this. I'm just kind of learning the ropes. Yeah, basically a full cycle of those gets you like a chance to learn a new tech, but it's a pretty low chance. So I'm not expecting him to learn it, but I will be pleasantly surprised if he does learn something. Alright, we'll get you one more brain training. Nope, didn't learn one. That's a shame. I really hope I don't get a new Maimon, which is possible, especially because his weight is so low. Hey, thanks for stopping by to check me out. I hope you enjoy the stream. Alright, so he's almost got 2000 MP. Oh, oh yeah, I've played Digimon World 1 before, many times. I also keep up with speedruns and just, pretty much I try to learn as much about the game as possible because I love Digimon to an unhealthy extent. But yeah, since he got to 150 brains, he had a chance of learning attack, but he didn't. Awesome! Another Digimon fan in here. There are not nearly enough of us, so as long as we stick together, that's good. I would pull out the Digivolution calculator, but since I feel like that would be a little bit bad form to do in the middle of a stream. So I'm just winging it and hoping I don't get Numemon. I'm sure I must meet the conditions for something. Oh, I'm from the US. Oh, cool. Do you watch Raiko? I should probably stop just like trying to shill other people, but I really like his streams, so. Oh, nice. We might have been watching his stream at the same time at some point together then. Alright, so overfeeding is not a care mistake, it just lowers their happiness, so because you have to get within 5 weight of, or within 5 of the, like, recommended weight for an evolution, don't you sass me. Because you have to get within 5 weight for an evolution, I'm sure that there's something that needs, 15 weight. There you go. And of course he has to go to the bathroom. Yeah, just go. I'm gonna try and force feed you more meat once you're done. I know I talked about feeling bad for him going hungry. I probably should feel bad for him just for making him eat the meat that he doesn't want, but I really don't want Numemon this early. There's nothing I can do with a Numemon at this point in the game. There you go. Now let's give you one more of these. Alright, so he should evolve today, considering it's been a few days. I'm a little worried that it seems to be taking a little bit, because that if you run out of, if it takes the entirety of the 3-day period, then that means that you're going to be getting a Numemon, like, almost guaranteed. And like I said, there's nothing I can do with Numemon at this point in the game. I'd even take Tyrannomon over it. Oh, come on, please. Fine, I'll train your HP too, just don't become— oh my god, he's hungry too. I claim to know a lot about this game, yet here I am, just like, oh no, don't get Numemon, don't get Numemon. Making myself out to be, like, the big knowledge, big brain, Digimon big brain, I don't know. What mon do I want? Honestly, I'd be happy with anything besides Numemon or Tyrannomon. At this point, Tyrannomon is fine. Just please no new. Oh, and like no Sukamon, but that's not gonna happen because you need to get 16 floor poops in order to do that. So. Or Nanimon, I guess. But Nanimon is even harder to get because you have to get both his praise, his happiness, and his discipline down to 0, and then you have to scold him. It's very specific. It's just the Tyrannomon is the one that I always get. He's the easiest one in the game to get. Let's see here. Come on, please be a mushroom around here. No. I'm gonna get another camera mistake. Let's see, come on. Come on, mushrooms, give me something. Oh, do I still have an extra hour? Okay, cool. I have a couple. I can keep trying to spawn some mushrooms. I will take, like, any kind of mushroom at this point. So, if he doesn't evolve by tomorrow, then I'll just do 3 battles and go and get Tyrannomon. Because Tyrannomon's bonus condition is at least 3 battles. And if I fulfill that, I have the stat requirements. If I just... Did I get his HP to 1,000? No, I didn't. So if I get his HP to 1,000... You know, maybe I should just go do that now. I probably should get some bits so I can actually buy some meat, but I really want to avoid getting any battles because I'm already at 1. Well, I could kill 1 Motoki Betamon, but I'm also just worried because they have Aqua Bullet, which is really powerful for this early in the game. But I guess I don't really have a lot of other options, so screw it. Plus I've got an HP floppy, so even if it happens, then I'll be fine. Oh yeah, as you can see, I now have an additional command besides just your call. The attack command tells it'll mean that your Digimon will always try to do its strongest attack. If you do your call, I think it's random what they'll do later on. The higher your brain gets, every 100 up until 500 adds another command. So like 100 adds the attack command, 200 adds moderate, which is like the conserve MP command. 300 adds distance, which will just tell your Digimon to run away from the battle, or run away from the enemies. 400 gets you change, which only works if you're in a battle with more than 1 target, which will just tell it to start attacking the other target. And at 500, you get to tell your Digimon just which technique to use, and it'll just constantly try to use that until you change its command. Oh, it even dropped an item, nice. Motoki Betamon only actually appear in this game, and in the card battle games for the PS1, and on a card that released in like 1999. They're also, it's also technically in Digimon World 2, but it's unused, which, there's, like, mods to re-enable it, but, like, it won't digivolve into anything unless the mod also adds, like, an evolution, so... Okay, so he's not hungry, he's just tired. Yeah, I know, Blue Blaster isn't blue, but that's... I think that Blue Blaster's Japanese name is something else. Of course, if it's not something else, then it is something like Blue Blaster, if it has blue in the name. I don't think it does. But if it does, then that kind of explains it. I don't know. Like I said, I'm claiming to be the expert, but I'm doubting myself left and right here, so... Fine, let's get your HP to 1,000, Gabumon. You can sleep when you're strong. He had to poop again. I should probably have actually let him tell me what he needed. Okay, so he's overtired. That's not a care mistake. It just means that there's no point in racing him further right now, just because his gains will be at 1. And there's no point in training from that. I'm gonna end up getting Tyrannomon, but screw it, it's fine. Yep, here it comes. Time for that big red dino that is the easiest Digimon to get in this game. Come on. I'm gonna close my eyes and pretend it's not Tyrannomon. It's Tyrannomon. Whatever. He's already sleepy. Okay, Tyrannomon does have a special place in my heart just because it was the first champion that I got that wasn't a Numemon. Let's see. I'll admit it, he's cute. He's just a big dopey dinosaur and he's really cute. Plus, I mean, I can't say no to some stat gains. Oh yeah, also, something I feel like going over is, across the top you'll see the species name, oh yeah, quick trivia again. I'm gonna interrupt myself, just like I have been so much. Tyrannomon was the first Digimon designed, which, very simple, very classic design, and it was really easy to render on a VPET with just a very basic liquid crystal display. So he was just the first design they made, so worked out, I guess. But yeah, for special, that determines what text he can learn. I mean, it says over here, but like because he's battle and fire, that means that the only texts he can learn are battle texts and fire texts. No Digimon has more than 3 specials, or specialties or whatever, I think. I'm fairly certain of that. And also, there's a formula that tells you, well, not a formula, it's just some basic values that tell you your chances of learning a technique based on what your specialties are. Like, because his first specialty is battle, that means that he has the highest chance of learning battle techniques from Digimon that use them. And since fire is his second one, if a Digimon only has 2 specialties, then its second specialty will only have the chances of if it were a third specialty, which is a weird way to program that, but alright. So he doesn't have a great chance of learning fire text, but, like, it's still possible. Yeah, he's a data Digimon. Under type, there's that... I've never been able to figure out what that is. Is it just like a little happy face? It's like a little happy face that's like a gray square. Oh, it's a floppy disk! Oh my god, it's a floppy disk! I probably figured that out at some point a while ago. At least I would hope so. I hope that it didn't take me 20 years to realize that's a fucking floppy disk! If it's a floppy disk, it's a data Digimon. If it's a pill, it's a vaccine Digimon. And if it's a little angry looking, like, it kind of looks like a virus from Dr. Mario, but black, it's a virus Digimon. Virus Digimon have always been like my favorites. Except, I guess Digitamamon is Data. So, or is he Vaccine? I can never remember that one. I can usually tell which ones are Virus Digimon because they tend to have cooler designs. Vaccine and Data are a little harder to remember. As for Active, I'm not the most sure of what that means. I think that it means when they're like the most, when they have the highest chance of acting consistently in battle in spite of whatever their brain and speed stats are, but at the same time, I don't actually know. Because it's like, some of them it says like sunset, or sunrise, or something like that. But, this just says sleepy. Sleepy is not a time of day. I see you back there. Sorry about that.
Are you busy?
Oh, I'm just streaming right now.
Do you got some viewers?
Yeah, I actually have some viewers. It's cool.
Oh, cool. How many people?
I'm gonna look. I think I have 5 people, actually.
Do you want me to put your coffee cake?
Oh wait, I'm one of those people. So I have 4 people.
Do you want coffee cake?
No, thank you.
Oh, I love you.
I love you too. Oh, cool. He took a 1-hour nap. At least that means that he didn't need that much time out of the day. So there's like no way I'm gonna get an ultimate on my first Digimon, especially because Tyrannomon can only become either Metal Greymon, who's kind of annoying to get, especially on your first Digimon, and I want to say Mamemon? I think it's Mamemon, especially because those were 2 of the first Ultimate Digimon in the first version of the VPET. So a lot of people, if they got this game, thought it would be just like the anime. This game precedes the anime and is based, or it either precedes it or it came out like a month or maybe less into when the anime came out. So people expecting to be able to play as like the Digidestined and stuff, that's not what they got. That's especially because of the fact that the European version, I think it is, the PAL version, not only does it have a whole host of bugs, that some of which make the game incompletable, if I remember correctly. I believe it was the box art for the game has Gomamon on it, in addition to like the other chosen children's like partners, like Agumon, Gabumon, etc. Gomamon is nowhere in this game. Tentomon is an enemy Digimon only. I think everybody else is obtainable though. But yeah. Also, I switch around Japanese and English terminology a lot because I'm that kind of weeb. Alright, so I guess that we should we might as well fight Kunemon. I know we only have Sonic Jab, but, like, it will be fine. Kunemon is a really early Digimon that basically doesn't get used anymore, which sucks, because he's cool looking. Except that he is going to be in Digimon Survive, which is the game that was supposed to come out last year but got delayed, and now COVID happened, so it's probably going to get delayed again. If it still comes out, which cancellations are nothing new to Digimon games. I just really hope that it doesn't get canceled. If it does, I will cry so much, and hopefully my tears will resurrect it and uncancel the game. Because real life mimics anime sometimes, I think. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I got so many viewers. Hey everybody! Welcome to the stream. This is my first stream. I hope you guys like it. There we go. Just completely dominate the poor little guy. Oh, shit. Okay, so he died while he was in the bush. I think that's the part of the bush I can walk in. But for almost every boss in the game, once you beat them, they drop a chip that raises stats. That's really nice. But the thing is, depending on where they die, the chip can end up unobtainable. Please don't be unobtainable. Okay, thank God. Okay, I did in fact manage to get the MP chip. Oh God, since he's a Tyrannomon now, he's gonna eat like 5 pieces of meat. I'm glad that Digimon aren't like herbivore or carnivore. That would be, I guess it would be an interesting mechanic, but like that would be such a pain. Especially because you can't buy mushrooms from the normal store. I think that you can get them from some of the vending machines. But, like, that's a pain in the ass. Attaboy, let's go. You deserved it. You know what? I shouldn't have gone off that way, because now that the enemy Digimon, or now that the boss Digimon is gone, there's going to be normal, common enemies here. And what I want to do is, I want to go fight Palmon, so that way I can access a meat farm expansion, which means instead of getting 3 pieces of normal-sized meat every day, I'll get 3 pieces of giant meat. And giant meat is 2 fullness instead of 1. So he won't need to eat as much, and it's kind of a rip-off, but I'm able to buy more giant meat if I want it. It costs 500 bits compared to the 50 that normal meat costs at the store, but it's something. Also, just it's a cool game to stream on Twitch because it's like, hey, I need some bits in the game. That is, I get it. I that wasn't a joke. What was that? That was a failed attempt at a joke. I guess I don't know. Great commentary, huh? Come on. Oh god, that was awkward. But now I'm gonna wait for Palmon to attack again before using Blaze Blast. Fine, I'll use Blaze Blast. I just really hope it. Okay, good. So if you get attacked while you're charging, you don't get to use your finisher, which is annoying and happens more than it should. Also, the way that the bar fills up, I'm actually, whenever that happens, I'm mashing the shoulder buttons. If you mash fast enough, you can get the bars to fill up, and it increases the damage that the finisher will do. Nice brain chip. Yeah, I just kind of cooked her, I guess. But she's okay. She'll be fine. I also learned very recently, apparently this game has type effectiveness. So a lot of Digimon games, starting with like Digimon World 2, have a type triangle of the vaccine does more damage to virus does more to data does more to vaccine, and usually also the other way around, where each one will take less from the type that it does more damage to. I don't know how it works in this game, if it's if it's like the attribute triangle, or if it's like fire beats nature and nature beats ice or something. I really don't know. Anyway, now that Palmon joined the city, Tanimon gets a break now. After a hard, 30 minutes of work? That sure is something. Well, it's been 5 in-game days, sure. But now Tanimon will just kind of rest in the, soil here for the rest of the game. She's really cute, though. And when fighting multiple opponents, Digimon of the same type as you have a chance to run away from the fight. Does that only happen when they're the same type as you? Because I'm pretty sure that they already have a base chance of running away when you start the fight. But then again, we've already learned that I'm not as knowledgeable as I thought that okay, higher chance, yeah. So, let me see here. I am going to, let's see. So if I already got the meat from Tanimon, I can't actually get the giant meat. Okay, yeah, I can't get it. Oh, the game calls Tanimon a boy. Digimon aren't supposed to have gender, or at least in some canon they do, and some they don't. But you still end up with stuff like Anjouwomon, where it's just the fan service Digimon with the big boobies and stuff like that. So it's certainly a thing. Do you happen to know if how damage effectiveness works with the type chart? Because I'm really curious. What was I even going to do next now that I think about it? Okay, I lost track of myself. Oopsie. I mean, I might as well go save. Really? I heard that there were. Okay, so talking to Yuramon after you've been to Tropical Jungle means that now she'll tell you about the invisible bridge that's there, which means that you'll be able to cross it. Whereas if you go to where the spot is before then, you'll just get a little cutscene of Hiro, the main character, saying oh, I'll fall in. I love that the save machine is just based off of the Digivice. It's cool. The V-Pet. So I should probably fight Jumogemon. Jumogemon is an interesting opponent. He's in Drill Tunnel. After you fight him, there's a Jumogemon that joins the city later. It's not the same one that you fight in Drill Tunnel. I managed to find out during one of my hundreds of playthroughs of this game when I was younger that if you progress too far in one of the other recruitment quests, you're actually able to lock yourself out of 100% because it makes Jumogemon no longer want to fight you for some reason. But you have to fight him in order to unlock other recruitments, so that's fun. Oh, so there are weaknesses. So would you happen to have a little chart or anything, or just a guide on that? Just because I probably should have looked that up on my own time, but here we are. Oh yeah, and if I go into Drill Tunnel, there are Goburimon, otherwise known as Goblimon now, that are there that know some fire techs. Like, they know Spitfire, they know Magma Bomb, so I have a chance to actually learn a new technique. We will see if I can actually learn one. Since I've got plenty of small recovery floppies, I figure I'll go for it before fighting Dremogemon. Apparently that says Drill Tunnel. I can't read that, but I'll take your word for it, Hiro. Or Emily, I guess, because I just named him after myself. Because I always do that thing where if the game lets you name the protagonist, I always do it after myself, and then whenever a character says, like, oh, it all depends on you, Emily, that way I can just go like, it's me! It's me! They're talking to me! The cool thing about this game is that I can just put the controller down during the battles, because, like, after I just issue a command, for the most part, unless I need to throw an item, which does happen a lot, then I'm pretty much all set. So how's everybody doing? Is everyone enjoying the stream so far? I'll toss him another floppy. Whee! Oh yeah, also, in order to actually learn a technique, the enemy Digimon needs to have used it at one point. We didn't get Numemon! Yeah, I think I got a little close to getting Numemon, which is why I decided to settle for Tyrannomon. Because I'm doing this without any guide or calculator, which, like, at least for the time being, which I only have a few of the conditions memorized for a certain Digimon. One of them was Tyrannomon, and I don't remember any of the other ones. Alright, now he's gotta go to the bathroom again. Nice. So at least I got the meat drop from Goburimon, but didn't learn Spitfire. I might try to fight it again just so I can get Spitfire, which, I mean, it's a weak attack, but I don't know, I like learning the techniques. Plus that way it's like, I'll have a ranged attack. It'll be like the weakest one in the game, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Is it? I don't know. Oh, and he's hungry again. My little baby needs some more food. I can't really call him little because he's larger than I am, but he's still my little baby. Let's see if 4 will be enough. Of course not, he needs 5. Will 5 be enough? 5 is enough. Now let's head on back to Drill Tunnel, and you know, I'm not gonna bore you guys with another Goburimon fight. We'll just fight Dremogemon. At least I can learn, like, I can potentially learn either Dynamite Kick or even Megaton Punch. I'm fairly certain he doesn't have Buster Dive. That would be a little messy for this early in the game because Buster Dive has a power of 500. And I'm stuck with the weakest move in the game right now, Sonic Jab, with a base power of 52. There he is. Do something! What's going on? It's too hot, I can't take it anymore. So he's gonna take it out on us. Oh god, his drill is clipping through my head. Probably should have healed you a little earlier, but whatever. Keeps on blocking. Digimon is another really early Digimon that doesn't get used too much anymore, which is unfortunate, because it's just a cute, like, round blue mole with a drill on his face and drills for nails. Which, like, how can you not love that? Megaton Punch would be nice. Then I could finish a battle in under a year. Sonic Jab is really good for disrupting attacks because it's one of the fastest techs in the game. But, like... Oh yeah, I got it! I got Megaton Punch! Oh yeah, this is the Digimon where if you advance another recruitment quest too far, he will stay in his flopping animation. But when you talk to him, he won't start the fight, which locks you out of the Drill Tunnel quests. Or two of them. Like two of the recruitments from Drill Tunnel. Which prevents you from getting 100%. Yeah. I learned that the hard way. It's if you fight the Ogremon fight that takes place here, spoilers, I guess. We haven't even seen Ogremon once. But yeah, if you fight that Ogremon fight before doing this, which, who's gonna do that except for me, apparently, then it locks you out of 2 recruitments. And the shortcut through Mount Panorama. I should probably choose whether to read the dialogue out loud or not instead of just reading a few of them. Ooh, yeah, that makes sense. If it happened... Oh, God. Like, if you got the Ogremon recruit before getting either of those... Oh, that would... Oof. So yeah, at least I finally have another tech. Which means I can now access this part. Well, I mean, I could go here before, but the Digimon that's in here would refuse to talk to me. It'd just be like, you're still you're still green. You should go and, I don't know, train up or something. But really, all that needs to happen is you can come over here and it'll be like, you want to carry dirt? You don't have to carry the dirt. You don't even have to come over here and talk to him. But like, I'm doing this pretty, like, this is real, like, turbo casual run, so I'm actually gonna carry the dirt. He's not actually carrying that dirt, it's just following him, but sure, whatever. And if you talk to the Goburimon while you have the dirt, they'll just encourage you. Because they're happy that you're getting rid of the dirt, I guess. I don't know why they care. I guess they want to see Drill Tunnel clean as well. But, like, as soon as you go back and you get rid of the little dirt pail, they're just gonna try and whoop you. They respect the working mon. That's very important. You gotta support your fellow like blue collar mon. You can't trust those like those rich 1% mons like Myotismon, who has his own mansion and servants. Whereas Tyrannomon here, Zero, he gets what he earns what he gets by the sweat of his brow and other, you know, whatever. They probably sweat, right? I mean, it probably happened in the anime at some point as like a gag. I know that some of them like to drink alcohol. Digimon Cross Wars taught us that in some canon, Digimon reproduced sexually. They sure as hell like to eat. If Digimon poop, why wouldn't they sweat? Although I guess dogs do. That's gross. I'm gonna stop talking about gross stuff. Oh yeah, if you notice in the bottom right, there's like the happiness and discipline bars. The happiness bar is doing like a little animation where the smile gets even bigger. That means that this is a preferred area for him, for your Digimon. Which I'm not entirely sure what the preferred area does. I know that in the areas that your Digimon doesn't like to be in, it'll do like a little sad animation where their chance of injury is higher, and depending on where it is, they can get sick, which is actually how you get a later recruitment. What are the favorite Digimon of people in the chat? Mine are Betamon and Digitamamon. I love both of them very much. I have little pins of each of them. I also have a little Kuromon pin because I love Kuromon, but Kuromon isn't in this game because that was a lot later. Well, maybe not a lot, but a fair amount later. Oh yeah, eventually, after you keep carrying out the dirt, he'll be a little further up in the tunnel, which I always thought that you had to get to that point before you would finish the tunnel. Like when I was little, I thought that, and then it's like, oh, turns out none of this is required. You can just fight the Dramogemon and then wait a while. Gyromon's a good one, or Giromon, or whatever, however you say it. He is a good one. There are a fair number of early mons that just aren't really used anymore, and it's sad. It's like, I know there's so much discourse about, like, the national decks in Pokemon Sword and Shield not having all the Pokemon, which it's like, yeah, that sucks. I'm a Pokemon fan too, but, you know how many Digimon games have had all the Digimon in them that were out at their time of release? None of them. Well, okay, maybe I shouldn't say that. I think technically, Digital Monster version S, which was the first Digimon game, which came out for Sega Saturn, which I actually have a copy of. I haven't played it because it's only in Japanese. I think that's the only one that might have had all of them. Just because that one came out before the anime as well, and it might have even come out before the cards. I think that the only Digimon in it were the ones from the original VPET line, before even the Pendulum line came out. Monster Rancher is a series that I've heard a lot about, but I've never actually gotten to play. I'd like to play it at some point because it always looked interesting. It looked like my sort of deal. I forgot to get the dirt. I'm really into the collectible monster genre, or even just anything where you have your own little partner that's like a little monster or anything like that. Oh, see, he's already up to here. Oh, okay. I'm at the point where he says that my Digimon looks tired, so I can't carry out any more dirt until tomorrow. But if I wait long enough, then the tunnel will already be dug anyway, and I won't carry any more dirt out. I should play it. I would need to get a hold of a copy, but probably not the hardest thing to get. I feel like I heard something about it recently where... Is there a new Monster Rancher that they're making? Or was that just one of those rumors that just happens, that's just eternal, where it's like, oh, this series is going to get a remastered version. Maybe. And then you read the article and it's like, these are the reasons why Gex might get a remastered release. Okay, stop using Spitfire and canceling my frickin' Megaton punches. Please. Thank you. God. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. It's cool that it's getting a port at all. And the Switch is, I cannot get enough of Switch ports, but, it is unfortunate that it's Japan only. No techniques learned. Too bad. I should probably go get some more MP floppies. I don't know how much money I have. Oh, that's too bad. If I had one. I'm glad that the shops here are 24/7. The 7 doesn't mean anything because this game doesn't have weeks, but hey, they're always open. This is an item shop. You don't say, Sealamon. It's almost like I helped you open the dang thing. Sorta. Buy 6 of these, I don't know. I might as well get a bunch of meat. Now, despite the fact that Dramogemon tells you that your Digimon partner is looking tired, taking the dirt out doesn't actually raise tiredness at all. It's just like an excuse to get you out so that it makes more logical sense to advance the tunnel more. But might as well do a little training. Alright, it's time for sleep. Good night, Zero. Oh, I love how he just curls up. It's really cute. And now if you go back, it might still, the dirt pile might still be there, or they might have already just expanded. Really? I thought that it didn't increase tiredness. I could be wrong. I've been wrong about plenty of other things in this game, despite the whole been playing it since it came out thing. But a lot of the mechanics in this game just aren't explained, and, you know, that's why we have people like Romstar to find out for us. Oh yeah, I was talking earlier, but we've gotten a lot more people in the chat since then. Or watching the stream since then. But I, every year except for this year, because it was canceled this year, there's a con that I go to that I really like, and last year, it's an anime convention, last year I actually did a panel on the history of Digimon in America, and I got to talk for an hour just all about Digimon. And everyone there just sat and listened willingly to me ramble on about Digimon, and it was so much fun, and people there were actually, like, really interested and really big fans, and it's so cool because I've never really known anyone else IRL who actually likes Digimon. Granted, I don't know anyone else who likes Digimon enough to get a tattoo of it, but, you know, it happens. Or no, there's a YouTuber I know that I used to watch who got like a Crest of Courage tattoo or something. Yeah, for a lot of people, I think that their exposure to Digimon was limited to their childhood, and a lot of people are in the camp of like, oh, this is just kind of the same thing as Pokemon, it's probably a rip-off, it's probably the same thing. It's basically the same thing, yada yada, even though a lot of it is pretty different. Like, there are definitely a lot of similarities to... Ah, shit, I accidentally walked backwards. Definitely a lot of similarities you can draw between the two, but, like... I don't know. I just... I love Digimon so much. I love Pokemon, too. It's really hard to, like, pick a favorite between the two. But Digimon just doesn't have nearly as much, like... media or apparently widestream appeal like Pokemon does. Like, my desk is covered in Pokemon plushies right now. The only Digimon plushies that I have are from like blind bags that are just not great quality. Yeah, Pokemon really just rules the roost of the collectible monster genre. To the point where it's like everything must be a copy of it. Even stuff that came out before it, like the Megami Tensei series, which started in like the 80s, that had like demon recruitment, but you know, it's like, oh, since for that game specifically, the only way that a lot of people know it is through Persona. And it's like, oh, Persona, it's a lot like Pokemon, so it must be copying a bunch from Pokemon. Even though that's another thing where it's like miles apart. Oh god, Temtem, what happened with that? I heard the name once, and that was it. I never heard anything else about it. One of my friends, I think, said that he was going to try it, but I didn't really hear anything else about it since then. Difference between me and a speedrunner. I've been playing this game for an hour and a half so far. Speedrun would be, like, more than halfway done at this point. Like, for a 100 prosperity speedrun. Whereas I am still in Drill Tunnel for the first time. Yeah, it makes sense that, like, big Pokemon fans would say, like, that it's a rip-off of Pokemon who, like, pretty much their only exposure to the collectible monster genre is Pokemon will say that it's a rip-off. I would be willing to turn this into an all-metals run, like, further down the line. Because, like, you know, why not? It's not gonna be... Obviously, this isn't a speed run or anything. But, like, I could just decide I'm gonna get all the medals. Which I've been thinking about doing anyway, so I might as well. Maybe we'll get Raiko to actually, like, you know, go through with it. I know he said it as a sub-goal, but it's like, come on, that's a high bar. You gotta try it, man. It's like unrunnable as a category just because, well, not unrunnable, but no one, does anyone have, like, anything for it? Like, no one, as far as I know, there aren't any guides or anything to it. I don't know. Especially because some of the tournaments that you need to do each tournament at least once, and some of the tournaments, I think, are only on, like, the 28th of the year or something like that. So you would be playing for a minimum of 28 of the in-game days instead of just the 15 that you need for the rain plant. And there's also the curling medal, which is the only medal that in all of my playthroughs I have never once gotten. It is just, I can't do it. You have to play a perfect game of curling. This game is a curling minigame, by the way. Like the game where you throw the stones across the ice, you play it against a penguin, and you can also play it against a small metal bean. And you have to play a perfect game with this game's really wonky, like, curling mechanics, and you have to get all five curling stones in the +2 area. I don't know if you can, if your opponent is allowed to get points. Got by Rich. Oh my god, that's so lucky. Yeah, the highest I've ever been able to get in that game is 8 points. That game is just ugh. Medals were super ahead of their time because, like, I mean, nowadays every game has achievements basically. Like, I know Switch games don't have, like, a built-in achievement system, but so many Switch games have an equivalent for achievements. And achievements have been a thing for so long that, like, I know there were probably games before this one that had, like, basically achievements, but this is a really early adopter of that system. Oh yeah, I forgot, one of the medals is just playing for, 10 in-game years? So, you'd have to play for a minimum of, like, 310 in-game days. Oh, he's gotta poop again. So yeah, it's like, good luck with that. So I forget if you have to wait a couple of hours for him to finish drilling the tunnel, or if you can just go back in. Oh, thank you. I got this a couple of years ago. It is certainly a meme shirt. I wish it was a little lower cut so that way I could actually show off my Digimon tattoo. Oh, okay, so it just happens after you revisit the screen, gotcha. But I gotta go take someone to the bathroom. Never mind! Really? What am I gonna do with this boy? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna love him. I'm gonna love him just the same. But still, not cool. It's okay, he's a baby. He's always gonna be a baby, but I don't know. But yeah, it would be nice if this shirt were a little lower cut, but so that way I could actually show off my tattoo, but like, you know, I don't want to ruin the meme aspect, so it's good. I figure for my first stream I'd go all out stereotype gamer girl streamer aesthetic thing with like the cat ears and the Mega Milk shirt and everything. I got my super cute pink like gamer chair. It's nice. This rock is only able to be pushed by champion and ultimate level Digimon. But any champion and ultimate level Digimon can push it, even like a really, really bad Sukamon. But that also means that like a maximum stat rookie, which you shouldn't be able to get in the first place unless you just grind for chips for so long, that you can have like a maxed out rookie and they can't move the rock. It's like, you gotta be bigger. But no can do. The rock is just immovable. You cannot stop the rock. Unless you're big, I guess. Anyway, time to fight Manamon. Oh yeah, Mamemon can move it. So you don't have to be big, you just have to be older, I guess? I don't know. I guess I've just abandoned reading the dialogue. Whatever. Yeah, no, Botamon can't move it, sadly. It's just a squishy baby. Push the rock? What? It's not supposed to be able to happen. Let's hope I get attack from this, even if it's just like heat laser or something. Are you sure it pushed the rock? I don't... I think it can only be pushed by champions and ultimates. Might as well throw you a small recovery. Ooh, Dynamite Kick would also be... I'm fine with learning any techs, because I'm gonna try and learn all of them at some point anyway. Even the ones that can only be learned by a single that are only used by a single Digimon in the game. For those ones, I'll probably just like try and save before and then just reset. Oh damn it! I timed it really poorly. I thought that he was just in his waiting animation, but then he just threw out a magma bomb. I feel like I've gotten really rusty with this game because it's been almost a year since I played it. I'm not gonna try and sing the battle music. Not only would that be stupid because it has no lyrics, I have no sense of tone or rhythm, so that's just gonna end in disappointment. Okay, how about you just use Sonic Jab? Maybe? Yes, no? Thank you. You wanna... I'll toss him another MP floppy, I guess. Please tell me you learned something after this. Alright, screw it. At 9. Whatever. There you go. Bye-bye. Let's get that offense chip. Paramon dropped an offense chip. Ooh! Dynamite Kick, nice! It's not a great tech. I'm not gonna use it. But, like... It's nice to at least have it. I think it's a little faster than Megaton Punch, but it's slower than Sonic Jab. And it's only like half the power of Megaton Punch, so not a lot of point. Right, and now I go this way. Now that I've beaten Meramon, I can actually go up Mount Panorama. But for now, I'm gonna go down here, and I'm gonna talk to the Dromogimon, which I don't think you actually need to do before they'll drill it. It has a 3% stun chance. It's really that low. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I don't think that this actually sets a flag or anything, but like, you know, I've been wrong about so many things just in this one stream that it's like, it seems impossible to know everything about this game. Get out of my way. Alright, now I gotta go. He's hungry again. Secret wall here, by the way, that leads to 2 more computers that I know at least one of them has a chip in it. Quick chip and offense chip. Alright, so they both have chips in them. Nice! Alright, here, have some more meat, why don't you? So I'm not sure if I really need to be explaining a lot of this, because I feel like if you found this stream anyway, you probably know enough about the game to know a lot of the mechanics I'm just kind of going over, but I guess that it doesn't hurt, right? Poor Tyrannomon, you're kind of doomed, but I'll keep you around for now. Super defense disc, that's actually worth some money, so I will might as well ditch the medium recovery. Actually, is he at full health? No, I'll just feed it to him. There's no need to waste a medium recovery. Alright, I can actually do a little exploit where I'll scold him, but then since I'll take a step, it resets whether or not he will take it right away. So I can just, he'll refuse it again, I'll scold him again, I'll get the boost again, to both happiness and discipline. Okay, that time his discipline was high enough, and that, I guess I got a good enough roll on the RNG as to whether he would take the recovery. Is there a chest out? No, there's not, okay. I know one of these guys will trade you, I think it's 3 Demi Miramon cards for a Miramon, or he'll trade you a Miramon card for 3 Demi Miramons or something like that. But there are like 2 or 3, I think it's 3 NPCs in the game that will do a specific card trade with you, but none of them are really worth it. It feels kind of like a mechanic that just didn't need to be there. But, I mean, it's something, I guess. Is anyone on here also on the either the big Digimon Discord channel that I think they call themselves the official Digimon Discord or something like that, or on the Digimon Speedrunning Discord? I am in both of them because I like to at least keep up the speedrunning stuff for Digimon, and I just really like Digimon in general. Where should I go next? I mean, I guess that I might as well hit up the tropical jungle. There's no real point in me getting Bakemon yet, because I might as well just wait until I have a virus-type Digimon so I can actually go into Greylord's Manor. I'll go do Centaurumon. I know that there's some cool exploit that you can do, or not exploits, just some cool thing that you can do, some special way you can walk so that you can actually get, like, all the items in the Amida Forest, but, like, I don't know what it is, so I'm not gonna be doing it. I love the jungle Mojiamon. Mojiamon is another Digimon that just doesn't get used enough anymore. Not in Cyber Sleuth, not in Next Order. It's a rip. I really like the music for this place, too. Oh wait, I should have gone back and sold that one disc. You know what? I'm just gonna head back. And he's still... I'm leaving and he shoots me. Rated T for comic mischief and mild violence. Oopsie. I need to stop walking so close to the border to the area so that I keep walking back into it. How's everyone doing tonight? Or day, or whatever time it is where y'all are watching from. I caught a shiny Jigglypuff in Pokemon Go because I'm one of the people who actually still plays that, which I really like because I love Jigglypuff, and shiny Jigglypuff is pretty green eyes and it's really cute. So back to File City so I can actually offload some crap that I'm not going to use, like this super defense disc. How much is the protect? 600. I guess, sure. I might as well buy... No, I don't need to buy medium recoveries. I'll just buy, like... Okay, but not 75. That's too much. How do I raise it by 10 again? Is it is that even a mechanic? I might just be thinking of something else. Let's get 23 small recoveries and I don't know, like 15 MP floppies. And a couple of one autopilot. Screw it. And like 8 meat. And then we'll head out in the morning. First, I'm going to drop my chips off at the bank. Because I like to store them all up for the first Digimon that I plan on actually getting as an ultimate. At least for the first one that I plan to actually make it to ultimate stage. Don't tell Zero, because I don't think that he wants to know that his mom is knowing that he's going to die. That was a little morbid. I'm sorry. I've also been thinking about like little challenge runs that I could sort of do for... I mean, I could do randomizer runs for this game, but like I've actually been thinking like, what if I did like Digimon World 2, but kind of like as a Nuzlocke, where I can only get one Digimon per, like, mission, and if a Digimon hits 0 HP, it's dead. But I think that that game is enough of a trial on its own that I don't really need to arbitrarily make it harder or longer. I'm gonna raise your speed a little bit because you're very, very slow in battle. Oh, he's hungry. Here's your giant meat. Let's give you one more. Are you still okay? Another one. I guess you're still a growing boy to some extent, even though you're not actually going to make it to Ultimate, probably. Unless you magically become a Vetamon. But things happen, and he slept in his shit. Twitch has achievements? Well, that's another thing that Digimon World was ahead in, I guess. Ahead of its time. Granted, it uses floppy disks a lot, but, you know, small victories. Also, can y'all hear the jingle when the cat ears move? I hope not, because I hope it doesn't get, like, annoying. I think that the cat ears are cute, but, like, I just figured I'd try them out. If it's just obnoxious, I might not wear them anymore, I don't know. Like I've said far too many times, this is my first stream. Ah, shit. Alright, whatever. Let's fight the Aruromon instead of Alraumon. It's based off of it's based off of all around or whatever, which is like a demon plant woman or something that grows where in the soil where hanged men bleed. Well, first off, I don't really like my cat girls any specific way, but specifically, why would cat ears would be weird on the sides of your head if someone had cat ears, because cat ears on a cat are supposed to go on top. It's like, that would... I don't really want to think about what that would look like, because I feel like that would just be strange. Oh wait, now I get to hear the Amida Forest Day music. So I guess to answer the question, top of the head. Well, cat girls probably have good vision, I don't know. I'm not the expert on cat girls, if in case that wasn't... Ah, damn it, I got shot twice. In case there was suspicion that I was some sort of expert. give you 3 small recoveries, so that way if he shoots you once, we can keep going. Oh no, you are eating this small recovery. Cram this floppy disk down your gullet and like it. It's gonna keep you alive when that creepy cyborg centaur man shoots at us again. Don't be a baby. I've eaten floppy disks before, they're not that bad. There you go. Let's get the high-speed disc and boom. We did it. We made it through the forest. Also, this is the nighttime music for Amita Forest. I'm gonna go back real quick because I want to hear the daytime music for Amita Forest because I really like it. That's the nighttime music again. Do I have the daytime and the nighttime music mixed up? Or maybe I just don't remember what it sounds like. Whatever. That is the daytime music. Huh. Time for a mirror match. I really like the boss music in this game. Oh, maybe he'll learn Warcry or Tremor. Of course I got stunned. Okay, he does have a chance of learning either move. So let's hope I get at least one of them. Dinosaur boxing! As soon as I say that, they stop and just stare at each other. Come on, Zero, you're gonna win. It's just a matter of time, because I'm just gonna keep healing you because I'm just cheap like that. Alright, boss Digimon a lot of boss Digimon have 4 moves. Because I think that he just used Buster Dive, and he also has Warcry, Tremor, and Megaton Punch. Or maybe that was Megaton Punch, I don't know. I know some enemy Digimon in this game have 4 moves, even though you can normally only have 3. Now for the finisher. Give me that HP chip. This is another recruit that you don't get until you do a little more. You don't get it right after the fight. Come on, learn something, learn something. Animon dropped the HP chip. Ah! Sorry, I just reverted to being 4 years old again for a second there. Time goes slow? I don't know how he doesn't often lose when he's not one of the stronger bosses by a long shot. Also, how did all these guys get back here then, huh? Did you lose to a Yanmamon? I'm gonna get some moldy meat. Alright, I have too many items. Fine, I'll just drop the moldy meat. Wait, why didn't I just get rid of the high speed? Brain think good. That's an MP flop. How the hell did... What? Okay, I haven't seen this happen before. Not only do I already have MP floppies, I have an open slot in my inventory. What is happening here? Why do I have too many items? I also can't get rid of the empty slot, because if I try and pick it, it just goes, eh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this is. Is this like a documented glitch? Or did I find some... I'm sure I must not be the first person to see this, but... But the thing is, it's an MP floppy. Like, I already have an MP floppy stack, too. Where is Gato when you need him? So, I don't know how to clip things. Would it be possible for somebody to clip this? Or is that something that I need to unlock as like a Twitch partner or something? Like I've said 1,000 times, this is my first stream, so I'm still super new, so I don't know how a lot of this works. But, I mean, I'll have the full stream recorded at least, so if worse comes to worse, I can just go through it. But, whatever. Let's get rid of some. Alright, whatever. Okay, let's see if I move the empty slot up to the top one. Okay, so that small recovery went in the right slot. Small recovery floppy. Meat. The meat went in the right slot. Come on. Now it's just giving me stuff I already have. There we go, MP floppy. Now it went in the right slot. What happened? Did I go back into the menu too soon? How much money do I even still have? I only have 800 bits left because I wanted to test this stupid thing. Come on, just give me some moldy meat. There we go. Thank you. So I have a feeling that a lot of people who are watching are already really familiar with this game. And I'm also really familiar with this game. Would it be more interesting if next time I stream a randomizer instead of just the vanilla game? Or is just watching like a casual playthrough still interesting? Let me through, dude. Oh, thank you. We got 2 clips for it, I guess. Thank you. Thank you, both of you. What I'm assuming happened is that I went back into the vending machine too quickly after tossing an item, so the game thought that the slot was still being used, but what I don't understand is why it forgot that I have an MP floppy stack. Like, if I have 10 items in my inventory already, and I have and I have a stack that isn't full, will it still tell me that I have too many items if I get an additional item in the stack? I don't know. And I don't really have enough money to test it. Oh, never mind, I do have enough money. I didn't want to spend it, but I'll go back after I get after I fight Meteormon and get Nanimon. Of course he has to shit. And there's no toilet in the speedy region, is there? Oh damn it, I didn't turn. You know what, fine. Let's go back and use the toilet, and then I'll just test to see if I can still add to the stack. Alright, Zero, you're getting your wish, whatever. I'll respect your intelligence enough to take you to a toilet. Pretty sure there was a toilet back here. I think there's one on this screen. Oh no, I know, it's on the screen before this one. Let's just get the hell out of here. Stupid Vermillimon. Too late. Whatever. Yeah, Vermillimon is supposed to be an ultimate. In this game, he's considered a champion. Like, internally. And Yanmamon is internally considered a rookie for some reason. Alright, now let's check. No, you can, yeah, he's considered a rookie, internally. But yeah, even if you have full items, it still adds to the stack. I guess that the game just got really confused. I think Blue Marimon is also considered a champion in this game. Like, the recolored Digimon in this game are considered to be the same level as the base form, but Yanmamon, I guess it's just because he's weak. Actually, no, because Jungle Mojiamon, I think is... I don't remember if it's considered to be a rookie or a champion. It might just be based on their stats, I don't know. Need some water, I've been talking for a couple hours now. Here we go. Time for the game's only instance of Meteormon. His Japanese name is Insekimon. Like, each species has an internal level considered for them, unless it's undefined as far as I know. But I don't know why they determine certain ones to be what they are. Alright, Insect Meteormon. Let's throw down. Yeah, I like the like reddish, like kind of dirty looking brown more than the More than the, like, really strange, like, greenish gray that they use now. Or at least it looks greenish to me. I don't know if it really is greenish. Yeah, Meteormon just kind of looks like Icemon at this point. It looks like a really well-polished Icemon. To be fair, it's a little silly that all three of the recolors are different levels. Now that I think about it, I don't remember if Icemon is considered a rookie or a champion by the game. I think it's considered by as a champion, but I might be mistaken. Yeah, he does just kind of look like a bobblehead. Oh god, so he looks a lot like these figurines that we sell at GameStop, called pop figures, that are like, I guess they're branded by the company that owns GameStop, and I hate how they look for the most part, and now it's just making me think of that. Yeah, stun me, whatever. Yep, Funko Pops. Give me that chip. I really hope that that's not out of bounds. The meteorite tribe is born in the sky and then falls to the ground. You're an ultimate level Digimon. How were you just born? I mean, technically, I guess they can hatch from eggs, but it's... Digimon is weird. Yeah, I always thought that I would find him again later in the game. But nope. Or that he would at least be like an obtainable Digimon. But no, none of the Gatsumon line is obtainable. And you never see him again. He's just like, I'm gonna go explore, bye! And then he just screws off. Do I have to go back to Tyrannomon before coming back to get Nanimon? Yeah, he's not even in the arena. Alright, that's what I thought. Oh yeah, here comes Master Tyrannomon, who is in all three Digimon World games, having at least a somewhat important role in all of them. And then making very few appearances after that. Master Tyrannomon is really cool, though. I like him a lot. He's in Lost Evolution, but we never got that game. I'm so happy for the people who are translating it, but they still going after all this time. What rookie would I want as a partner IRL? Probably Betamon. I love Betamon so much. It's so cute, and in this game he makes little kitty sounds, and it's just adorable. I love Betamon. I have this little Betamon figure I've had since I was like 4 or 5, and I just love it so much. Maybe. It is weird how similar looking Master Tyrannomon and Dark Tyrannomon are. And what's really weird is that, like, there's no version 5 representation in this game, even though version 5 was out by the time this game came out. And because Master Tyrannomon and Dark Tyrannomon look so similar, it almost looks like, because Dark Tyrannomon was in version 5, it almost looks like Master Tyrannomon wasn't initially, maybe it wasn't a species or something. Like how King of Sukamon, it's like, specifically refers to the one giant Sukamon with the crown. Maybe Master Tyrannomon was supposed to be just a Dark Tyrannomon, but It's like he's the master or whatever. I don't know. Probably not, but like I like to float stuff like that around in my head sometimes. Like, what were they thinking when they made this game? Not like, what were they thinking, game designers? Forbidden magics. Oh, there goes Nanimon. Something that is another thing that I assume people are gonna know already, but it doesn't hurt to share trivia. Nanimon is ripped almost entirely straight from just mainline Tamagotchi. I think that the Tamagotchi that he is just I think it's called Oyachi or Oyaji. He's just like this little old man. And it explains why Nanimon is, like, always, in all of his entries, it says that he's from a different dimension. And that he, like, wandered into the digital world from another dimension because he's literally from a different V-Pet. And I just really, really think that's funny. Sorry I keep moving around so much. My chair, I keep leaning too hard on the arm and it keeps clicking out of place. So I just gotta click it back in. Oh yeah, Wizardmon is from Witchelney. And so Witchmon's from that too. Which I think that's from a while ago that they decide. I always forget how close the encounters are on the screen. But yeah, Witchelney is I think just considered to be part of like a different dimension in the digital world now. Because Digimon has so much stuff with like alternate dimensions in it. It's like every V-Pet that Bandai makes is in a different dimension. So like Nanimon could potentially not be the only, not the only Tamagotchi that's just in the digital world. I wish that Witchmon was used more. Yeah, Digimon was ahead of its time in terms of alternate dimensions too. Nanimon just jumping ship from Tamagotchi and just invading the digital world. Got himself a sick pair of shades and a tattoo on his head that says future. You know what? I'll just fight him. Whatever. Who makes Monster Rancher? That's not Bandai, is it? Tecmo. I mean, it would certainly be cool if they crossed over and it's just like, oh, that yellow eyeball guy who's like the mascot, whose name I can never remember. He's just a Digimon now. And maybe he becomes Ghoulmon or something. I never know whether to use English or Japanese names. Suezo, that's it. Which one is Mochi or Mochi? If you describe it, I'll probably be able to think of it. Well, that's because it's so easy to just remember the weird screaming eyeball thing. Kind of hard to describe. Makes sense. I know which one that is. Yes. Okay. Penguin with a turtle shell. Yeah, I know exactly which one that is now. Yeah, that thing is cute. Oh yeah, and that was... Monster Rancher had like an anime, right? And that was like the anime protagonist's like partner or something. Good night, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Yeah, so yeah, it did have an anime. Time for the invisible bridge. Oh my god. Granted, you can technically just skip this little scene if you just go around the other way. But, why would you do that? That would make you a weirdo. I sometimes do that. I might as well go for a Monochromon. You know what? No, I don't want to go for Monochromon yet. I'll go once I have a few more chips. Because I have a feeling that I will not be able to do Monochromon on the first try. I always joke in Rise streams about the Monochrome shop being like the best minigame of all time. So balanced and fun and extraordinary that it's a wonder that it's never been used again. And I hate doing it so much. I hate it so much. So I'm not gonna fight Bergeron yet. I might as well go get, like, I don't know, Gabumon? Oh wait, I could well, not get Frigimon, but I could unlock Frigimon. They really should have put an area that only Data Digimon can go into. Like, having the exclusive type areas is a little annoying, but at least balance it out so that Data Digimon have something. I love Frigimon, it's really cute. Ooh, maybe I can get Buster Dive. Well, he used it. Now I can get it. But yeah, Frigimon was another version 1 Digimon, really early one, because all the version 1 or most of the version 1 Digimon were just designed to be, like, easily distinguishable from each other and distinguishable as to what they were. Because it's like Greymon and Tyrannomon, obviously like dinosaurs, but a little different looking. Agumon is obviously a smaller dinosaur. Devimon is clearly a devil. Meramon, I feel like it's fairly clear that he's just made out of fire. Frigimon's the snowman. Wait, Frigimon wasn't version 1. What am I talking about? I'm sorry, I completely... Yeah, Sukamon is feces. Sukamon is just poop. It's just someone wanted to make poop, so they just did it. Of course I didn't get Buster Dive. And we love our golden turd, don't we? So I don't know if you can just get if you can trigger Frigimon anywhere in Friesland or not, but I feel like I always get him on that one screen that's like south of the one that Bergermon drops you off at, so I'm just gonna try and go there and trigger it. Oh yeah, the Ogremon family is good. Is Digitamamon just considered like the canonical ultimate for the Ogremon family at this point? Like, I feel like they use him a lot. But yeah, this is the map, the screen that I always trigger Frigimon on. There we go. Digitamamon is one of my two favorite Digimon, so I'm okay with it. Titamon is so cool, though. I love him. Oh, it's Frigimon! He's so cute! Yeah, Tyrannomon works with this. He's fire attribute. Any fire attribute Digimon works for it, as far as I know. Even Metal Greymon works, I think. Yeah, that's the screen that I always trigger Frigimon on for some reason. Tyrannomon can't stand cold. You are so reckless. It's all your fault. I love how, like, just direct Frigimon is. Also, I always thought that shaved ice on his desk was not his desk, on his kotatsu was a lamp for some reason. I love that he just has a little doll of himself. Next Order is one hell of a game. There are so many things wrong with it that, like, I really like the game, but it's I feel like it's a little clear that it's not the same. Like how borked the stats for like late game Digimon are, where you basically just have to close to max out your Digimon in order to be able to fight them in the first place. And how easy mode and normal mode and hard mode, I'm not fighting you. Or, you know what? Sure. The only difference between easy, normal, and hard are the amount of experience that you get, or not experience, the amount of stats you gain from training. Yeah, it also doesn't really have mini games like at all. I honestly love a big roster. Like, I get the whole, like, golden Gardromon joke, but, like, I unironically really like the recolor mons, too. Yo, this might have been a bad idea. Don't use Ice Statue again, please. Yeah, this is hubris. Oh god, I am just gonna straight up lose my HP chips, aren't I? Why did I think I had any chance of winning that? Ice Statue is just so broken. Please don't tell me that they stole my HP chips. I bet they did. Yep, they did. I might as well go to Gear Savannah and do the frickin' like infinite money glitch. I don't know why there isn't a Skull Tyrannomon. The Tyrannomon and Greymon lines are so close together that you'd think that it would just be kind of, I guess, common sense. Or, not common sense, but like, I don't know, like that would be an obvious step. See, I know this is a casual playthrough, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to use an exploit. So I'm just gonna straight up like, or not even an exploit. It is straight up a glitch. I'm just gonna go do the infinite money glitch. Am I still? Yeah, I'm doing the chainsaw glitch. Am I invalidating my casual playthrough by doing the chainsaw glitch? Why is he always shitting? That's a stupid question to ask with this game. I have so many... Hi, Unimon. Yeah, here, take a... Fuck, I don't have any recovery floppies, so here's a band-aid. Just hold on a little longer. In this game, it would what the? Oh, never mind. In this game, it would probably be Digitamamon. It's still really close between Digitamamon and Betamon, though, and I go back and forth on it, especially because in this game, Betamon makes really cute little cat noises when he's happy, and it's so cute. I am the worst tamer. But c'est la vie. Oh, hey, it's the Florizamon. Another place with really good music. Gear Savannah. Can Tyrannomon learn counter? No, he can't. I love the... I love how they do the goofy accents in the dub. Digitamamon's is really good. Alright, here we go. I at least want to get my HP chips back. I really like the sound these guys make. I wish that they appeared again, but this is their only appearance. So I'll buy a card, buy one. Yeah, the fact that they're bad definitely makes them better. Okay, so I don't really... How do I do the glitch again? Sure, I'll get the Cherrymon. No, not the pack of 3. But yeah, how do I do the glitch? I don't remember. There we go. That didn't work, right? Sorry, this is gonna take a sec. There we go. The fuck? Alright, and then I have to, like, sell them. I don't think I did it right. I'll just watch the video quick. Okay, I was supposed to buy 0 chainsaws. But instead I bought like 99 chainsaws, and that's a lot of triangles. This is what I get for cheating. So... Okay, so it says I have 206,000... Or not 206,000, I have 26,000... Or 20,679. Do I actually have that much? No, I have some negative number, I think. Let's, yeah, I derp this hard. I can't even do it anymore. I broke my money. I have super negative money now. Alright, if that's true. That is too true. Okay, so it's just letting me keep on buying the chainsaws. Now I can't afford them anymore. Oh, when I'm selling them, I hit X. It's square. I thought it was when I was buying them. That just puts it at 99. I don't think this is gonna work. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, how did I do? I've never seen this happen before. Oops. So it thinks I have 33,000 in here. But, I go over here. Nope, I have just super negative money. Uh-oh. I imagine that it's probably just the same because it thinks I don't have enough money because I have negative money, but I can autopilot back. I'm sorry, Marlon. So I was trying to do an itsy bitsy glitch to get me infinite money, and I did it wrong, and it broke my money, and now it thinks that I have like negative a million. I'll go try buying some medicine. I think that I just borked this too hard. Yeah, I might deserve this a little bit. Sell me medicine, my dude. Give me some. Okay, I bought the medicine. Okay, my bits are at 0 again, and I got an extra medicine. What does it say in a store now? What did I... Oh, did that actually fix it? I hope that that fixed it. If that didn't fix it, I was just gonna call it quits. Oh, thank God. Soul Grid, you're a lifesaver. Thank you so much. So I'll just get back there. I'll sell some items or something, and then I'll do the glitch again. I'll do it right this time, I swear. Slugrin, are you named after that guy who made I Want to Be the Boshi? Well, no matter what, you're the real MVP here. Oh, okay. Right, he's finished. I'll just fight one of these guys. The Flarizamon, I think, are also counted as rookies in this game for some reason. This game just has a lot going on with it. There you go. You slugged him right in the face. There, 200 is enough to buy a Goburimon card, at least, I think. Okay, so to be clear, after I hit yes, I try to buy 0 chainsaws, and then I sell them. That's it, right? It's what I'm going with. Didn't realize that top option just goes away if you can't afford it. That was the wrong... Come on. There we go. Alright, thank you. I appreciate the help. Oh yeah, I love how these guys are totally just Digimon, but they altered the head. Like, they even still hold his staff, even though they clearly don't have one. Alright, I probably didn't need to sell that many of them, but whatever. I just want my chips back. Oh, is that where their feet are from? Oh, that makes so much sense. I always thought that they just had, like, really weird, like, sickly-looking feet. But yeah, they borrow most of Digimon's model. I have no idea. I mean, there is stuff in the lore about digital beings that aren't Digimon. Like, there's the elves from Tamers. Let me think here. There's stuff like, there's the glowing Digi-Elves in Digimon Tamers. Yeah, there's Jedi, who I think is a digital life form. There are examples of non-Digimon that are still inhabitants of the digital world. Oh my god, stop hitting me with Sonic Jab already. Look, I'm sorry that I stole all the money, but like... You know what? No, I'm really not sorry about that. I did screw it up in a really funny way though, so that was worth it. So, in other words, fuck you, Nisei Dromogamon. Go down already. Why did you try to just use Sonic Jab? Yeah, that's a pretty good reason for. That's a pretty good like headcanon that his drill is too weak to do work. He is like a fake Dromogamon, so it's probably just like a fake Digizoid. Got a Lekmon. Yeah, maybe. He does seem, or I guess they all do have that same like evil cartoon villain mustache. So they probably get by on the backs of other Digimon. Nisei Dromogamon are like venture capitalists that exploit the working mon. Let's go get a fishing rod. Is that what his attack is? He hypnotizes enemies with his drill? Ah. That would be a pretty cool attack. I always like the lore behind the recolor mons, like they actually bother to give them something. Like how Psychomon are just like more rare Gabumon that have like their own special attacks, like Sparkle Horn. You are not poop. Since I don't have the arena yet, I'm gonna have to come back here. Why did I come here already? Whatever. Oh yeah, Mekray. That's Nisei Dromogamon's attack in Digimon World 2. I should probably wrap up soon, because it's getting close to midnight where I am. I would Digivolve him into a Mega Dramon, but I don't think he's gonna live that long. And I haven't worked out yet today, but today has been such a weird day, so I might just skip it today. Especially because I decided to stream for the first time. Yay. I don't know why Gekomon isn't playable. It's stupid. And why Otamamon isn't. I'm gonna get Otamamon, and then I'll get Gabumon, and then I'll wrap up. What a weird HP value. Yeah, Yanmamon, Darkrizamon, and Gutsumon are weirdly non-playable. And like Demi-Miramon, Gaburimon, yeah. Tankmon, Tinmon, like Hagarumon. There's a lot that I guess it's just kind of weird aren't playable. Sorry. Tankmon's cool, yeah. I love how Shogun Gekomon just doesn't give a shit that we beat up his kid. Oh man, Cherrymon's design in this game is so weird. Oh wait, no, that's the arena Gekomon. This one's the one that enables merit points. Cherrymon is pretty scary looking in this game. I'm not gonna go that way right now, but I might as well show off the card. Yeah, look at him. That would be cool to have this Cherrymon be a variant, like how there's multiple versions of... Like, there are some Digimon where their old design is just a variant species now, like Falcomon and Yatakaramon. It's like how Agumon and Agumon 2006 are two different Digimon. And the only difference is the belts. Now let's go finish off Gabumon and hope to learn Warcry. I don't know if we're gonna get Warcry. It's not that likely. Oh yeah, 2006 also. 2006 Agumon also just has this wicked schnoz. Come on, Tyrannomon, just beat up that child. You're a grown adult dinosaur. Stop getting kicked around by Gabumon. God, this game is really slow before you get, like, Vegemon and Kabuterimon and Kuwagamon. This is Gabumon mode. I started with Gabumon. That's why we don't even have Spitfire. Oh, Gabumon mode from the randomizer. What does that even mean? What is Gabumon mode? Oh hey, we actually got Warcry. It lets Gabumon use a greater degree of his power? What? Okay, so I did Gabumon. Now, I'm gonna warp back. It picks Gabumon as Super Boss. That's really funny. Alright, let's go save up. No, I don't want to register, just save. There we go, and now let's just get a card stuck on the screen. How's about this real good looker right here? I'm actually going to be finishing up soon, Marlon. I'm sorry. This is getting real late where I'm at. I'll try to... Since I have my setup all finished now, I'll be able to start earlier tomorrow. I'll try and be on by like noon my time, which is like 12 hours from now. I gotta make sure that I'm not busy with something tomorrow. I need to like make a special Twitter for my streaming and then like get a schedule going, because I want to start doing this more. And that is all I can do with that glitch for now, because now all I can do is continually cancel the menu. Yeah, this is an oldie but a goodie, I guess. Alright, well, this has been a real fun time. Thank you all so much for watching and sitting through my nonsense. It's been a blast. I will definitely try to get on tomorrow. I'm gonna try for noon my time, so 12 hours from now. But yeah, I will. Let me just kill this.